This is a clip from a recent Pops live stream or video. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss the next one.
For two of America's most dangerous criminals,
Now, do you understand the meaning of the words low profile?
one night is all that stands between them and freedom.
This is my kind of place.
But it's going to be one hell of a night. From Robert Rodriguez, from Quentin Tarantino.
Welcome to slavery.
No thanks. I already have a wife.
From Dusk Till Dawn. Rated R.
All right, 1996, Robert Rodriguez. This is a very popular film for people in our circles. Definitely kind of like a cult favorite or action horror. Written by Tarantino, Robert Rodriguez directs. This is Harvey Keitel, George Clooney, and Tarantino himself having a role here. Juliette Lewis has a nice role. I think what I forgot about this is it's a group of people, these two criminals that are kind of on the lam from the law. They're murdering more people at an opening sequence. And they run across a family, and they're going to figure out how to kind of get away together. So Harvey Keitel is a widower who has lost his faith. He's a man of the cloth, but lost his faith. He's in an RV, and the two brothers basically coerce him and threaten him if they don't take them across the border to Mexico. And that's pretty much what's going to transpire to get them across into. They basically go to this little bar with the kids, and they're going to kind of sneak in and get past customs and wait for the contacts there to meet them. Of course, the big twist is going to be they don't go to just any regular bar. They end up in a bar, designed for vampires to lure people in and feed on. So it's like a special little place that the vampires have set up. And it really is done well at the end. There's a little teaser shot there. You kind of see how long this place has kind of been there. It's set on a relic or that kind of thing, an Aztec temple. And really, really interesting. And by the way, there's a shot of Cheech in one of his many roles in this film. I believe he plays 3 different characters in this film. The great talent in this film is just, it never ceases to amaze me who Rodriguez can get in these movies. Danny Trejo, of course, plays Razor Charlie there in that shot. Here's another shot of Cheech. And then we have some throwback characters here as well. I really love seeing some fun stuff from the past. There's a FBI guy named John Saxon, played by John Saxon, and here you have Fred Williams, who plays Frost. And then we get to the shot of Tom Savini, the famous makeup artist there on the far right. He is a quote sex machine. And the fight scenes and sort of like the setup for everything turning sideways was actually pretty good. I forgot how much of a setup there was in this movie. I didn't dislike any of that, by the way. I think this is kind of what's gone with movies, is there's no exploration of characters and giving them all journeys. So in that opening sequence, while you can feel like, where are we going to get the vampires? You have to remember that they're giving you a nice relationship dynamics between both brothers, the dad and both kids. Then an overarching story of kind of like, what would they be like as a group, and will they change? Will they not change? All of that's going to come into play. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Salma Hayek in this movie. That's going to be one of the most talked about things, and it also kind of culminates where she's getting really, really close to Tarantino's character there, and then it culminates with the big vampire reveal as the vampires transform and then attack everybody. I have to be honest, I really just like some of the performances as well. Harvey Keitel really does sell the man of the cloth thing. Of course, he gets bit, and he's basically trying to convince his children that they're going to have to put him down once he transforms, and that comes to a head. You, of course, have the Clooney and Tarantino brothers. Like, well, what are we going to do if one of them gets bit? Obviously, Fred Williamson and Tom Savini are amongst the mix as well. We kind of get to know their characters. Also kind of feel like we don't really want anyone to get bit. We don't want anyone to die in this movie. So it comes out the other side in a very rewarding way. This held up very well for me compared to some other movies that kind of from the 90s. This felt more like a journey film and more in line with the stuff that Rodriguez and Tarantino would go on to do, like Kill Bill, and of course their Planet Terror Death Proof project. Lots of little Easter eggs, of course. I think there's also some big Kahuna burgers, and you got Let's Get Ramblin', which is a Reservoir Dogs, reference. There's tons of that kind of stuff as well that you expect from these two creators. I think it did okay. I don't think it was a big box office smash, but it made money and did well. And I think its legacy is probably way bigger now than it was at the time. I definitely enjoyed rewatching it. I don't know that I rewatch it too often. It's sort of like a once every couple years kind of thing for me. It's about, yeah, I'm going to go 3 out of 5. I think that sounds about right. I think if you grew up in the 90s and this was your heyday of cinema and you love Rodriguez and Tarantino, you're going to add a star or so on that. I think the rewatchability is what keeps it very solid for me as far as the story goes, and the smallness of it, I think keeps it pretty well contained. Like I don't think there's any major issues with the movie as a whole. And it feels good. It has a nice little wrap up at the end with how things are going to go. Not at all what you kind of expect, but it also kind of shows some character growth and development as well. Like you feel like the George Clooney character is like learned a little bit about life and what really matters, if vampires are really true or not, and how things could be different. So yeah, From Dusk Till Dawn.
Do you want to live through this?
On ancient ground, a terrifying evil has been unleashed. Now, 5 strangers are our only hope to stop it.
Oh, yeah!
Critics call this an action-packed roller coaster ride.
Open the door!
George Clooney is a sexy new movie hero. An instant classic. From Dusk Till Dawn. Rated R.
And I hope you've enjoyed my pop talk. This is a good time to catch up on all the different things that we're watching and we're enjoying. Love to hear from you about some suggestions or recommendations as well. If you are catching this as a clip, make sure you check out the link in the description there to watch the whole Popscast.